And he said to me, Mom, if I could help one person to not feel the way I do, then it will have all been worth it.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
You know, our friends David and Brady, Nathan are here. It was about 2 years ago. Their really cool son, Jack, passed away, 19 years old. But Jack left a legacy, and thanks to his parents, we're here to talk about it. And there's a lot of positives to talk about this. You know, before Jack passed away, he had started this incredible brand called Happy Jack. And not only a nonprofit organization, but it's this lifestyle brand all about paying attention to mental health.
Yep.
And all the rainbow of aspects that go with mental health and taking care of yourself mentally. And recognizing what other people are going through as far as mental health goes. So anyway, David and Brady are here, and they want to talk about something else that they've added to the collection with Happy Jack. First of all, we've been wearing our Happy Jack sweatshirts and all the cool gear.
My house is all my kids are like obsessed with Happy Jack. They get the sweatshirts and the sweatpants and the backpacks and everything.
I gotta say, the outpouring of love that we have received from you guys, most specifically, has been absolutely incredible. And I'm talking about everybody. You know, obviously from you from day one. Scary, doing things, hosting stuff, wearing stuff, posting about it. Danielle, you've been absolutely incredible. Gandhi has now jumped into the mix and is wearing stuff. Garrett's been absolutely incredible. Nate has been such a huge supporter. Froggy and Lisa do stuff down in South Florida for us, or wherever you are now in northern East Florida, or whatever.
I don't know where we are.
Wherever you are. But it's just, you know, the whole thing is about family. And you know, I have known you guys forever and ever, as has Brady. And first and foremost, to me, it's just, I'm so appreciative and thankful, and I'm so happy that, no pun intended, that we are here in person. And it was really important to both Brady and I to come in and see you guys in person. And I couldn't wait to get here today because we've done this a couple of times, but we've been on, you know, over Zoom, or we've been on a phone, and this is so much better.
We got to move forward with that. So Brady, David. One great thing, and by the way, we're gonna post some stuff at Elvis Duran Show on Instagram, so you can see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
When you wear this cool gear, people go, "Oh my God, that's so cool!" They don't know where it's from. They don't know what it is. Oh, that's so cool. Where do I get it? Well, hold on. Before I can tell you where to get it, let me tell you why it is. And then when the story is attached to this incredible stuff from Happy Jack, people are like, "Okay, I got to participate. I'm in, right?"
Yeah. So people have asked us, you know, how do you get celebrities or athletes to wear the brand? And I said, you almost have to not have a heart.
Right.
Right.
To not relate to Happy Jack in some capacity. You know, Jack was a mental health advocate. He spoke openly and freely about his struggles with anxiety and bouts of depression, and he encouraged everyone else to talk about it too. And just to acknowledge the fact that, you know, we're all screwed up in some capacity, and that's okay. You know, let's just at least be screwed up together. So he created this company, formed his own LLC, all at the age of 19. And within the first week of sales, he donated $1,000 to the Child Mind Institute. And he said to me, Mom, if I could help one person to not feel the way I do, then it will have all been worth it.
And there you go.
Wow.
So Jack lives through this incredible gear in this organization, and even the heartless people would look good in this stuff. So we're not limiting it to people with a heart. We're saying everyone, love all, serve all. But I think at some point, I mean, you guys did this incredible pop-up shop down at the Seaport District here in New York City, and I was under the impression that after that was done, that you guys were going to fold up tent, and that was, but you continue. So tell me what the next chapter is with Happy Jack and how everyone listening can participate with this.
Well, there's so many things that I want to do. My mind is so creative in terms of that. I mean, I want to wrap a van and start in Maine and drive it to Miami and have college kids, you know, working as we go down and stopping at every different port or wherever and selling stuff. But again, you know, for us, and Brady just talked about it, it's more about the mission and the message. You know, I always said when people came into the pop-up shop, I was like, look, if you want to buy our clothes, that's awesome, but that's third. Like, first, I want you to see the art. I want you to understand what our message is and what our mission is, what Jack stood for, what we believe in. Then, if you want to buy the art, thank you very much, or the clothing very much, you know, thank you very much. And I think that's what our message really is that while the clothes are great and the designs are cool and whimsical and it's all of Jack's creations, it is about, you know, what we're doing and how we're doing it. And it, you know, it's something that happened to Brady and I, and we're trying to, help as many people as we can, which is exactly the way Jack wanted to.
So I would assume anyone listening to us right now, including all of us in this room, we think about how we stand with our mental health. Mm-hmm. You could feel like you are as fit as a fiddle and you're doing great. Sunshine is great. The birds are chirping. But you know what? At the very least on the spectrum of mental health, if you feel like you overthink things a lot of the time, you know what? You're kind of cheating yourself out of freeing your mind and living your life. All the way to the other end of the rainbow of mental health where you just know that you are depressed. And anything and everything in between. Yep. And that's what a part of the mission is with Happy Jack, is to recognize everything on that list of things that could be slowing you down and standing in between you and your dreams coming true, and just dealing with the everyday things that you deal with when your mental health is not as sharp as you want it to be.
Yeah, I think that's what our new collection is. It's all about overthinking.
Well, it is?
Yeah, and
coincidentally,
it's called the Cloud Collection.
Oh, I love these. Oh my God.
And oh my God, we were just talking about how
that's so cute.
So that image is Jack's that he created,
awesome.
So and the concept is overthinking clouds your well-being. Because Jack described very often that he would be stuck in his head and he couldn't get out, living in the gray, sort of like this reeling. Oh, cool. So those are the times he poured himself the most into art and into painting, to sort of free his mind of whatever it is was ailing him at the time.
And the thing is, you gotta think about this for a second. Every single person overthinks something every single day.
We all do.
I tell you guys all the time. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but sometimes I'm laying in the bed and the fan is making too much noise, and I'm thinking the fan is going to fly off the ceiling and kill everyone in the room. I'm not even kidding you. Like, that's something that I think.
You know what? Could happen.
Right?
Or
if Froggy installed that fan, I'm sure. Overthinking clouds your well-being. Just one of the many messages from Happy Jack.
And nowadays we kept talking about the fact that mental health, especially after the pandemic, in children is so much worse. Yeah. And we have to totally pay attention to it and make sure that, we let them talk and we listen and we don't just brush it off.
Well, listen, that's our future. Yep. You're already messed up, right? I'm already messed up.
Oh, yeah.
We're everybody in this room has kind of had their situation.
And it's good to recognize you're messed up.
Yes.
I say it every day.
And I mean, to be honest, if I wasn't as messed up as I am, I don't think I'd be as fun as I am. But the thing is sometimes when you're being messed up, it can stand in your way of moving forward with anything in your life.
That's exactly right.
Hey, before we go further, I want to make sure people are knowing where to go to read the story, learn more about Happy Jack, and at the very, very end of your journey at Happy Jack's resources, you actually buy some of this cool gear. Where do we go?
www, which is like old school stuff.
You don't have to say that.
You can just say Happy Jack's World, plural. So HappyJacks world.com.
Is that hat available?
This hat was not available anymore.
It says, be kind, even to a-holes.
That hat sold out very quickly.
I know. Okay, it's happyjacksworld.org. .com.
Yeah.
And we're going to put that up on our socials, right, Allie?
Already up.
Thanks,
wait, let me buy mine first before you. Hold on.
And it's official Happy Jack on Instagram.
Yes.
You have NFTs and things like that come into?
Yes, we are partnered with a company called Sweet, and we're actually, when we opened the pop-up shop, we had an NFT in the pop-up shop, and we were the first brick and mortar store to ever sell physical NFT, right, in store. Mm-hmm. And now we just launched this new cloud piece with Sweet. So sweet.io is where you can go get it. You can also get it on our website when you buy it. It's in a bundle. But it's pretty cool stuff. And this is the new world. And it's exactly what Jack would have been doing. So
yes.
Wow. See, this is interesting. What a full circle thing. Because while Jack, when he started Happy Jack, the NFT world was just non-existent.
Right.
But look at this. Obviously, Mom and Dad are somewhat cool. They actually rolled it. Somewhat cool. They rolled into
We're trying. I would say that is one of the biggest challenges is, to wake up and say, am I being true to Jack? Am I being true to his mission and to his brand? And I'm constantly asking myself, well, would he do this or would he do that? And, we try the best we can to go with our gut, but it's certainly something that we struggle with. And, it's hard to speak in his language because we're not 19. But we try. We're a family-run business. we have a lot of help from the kids.
Well, that's it. You have an army of his friends. who
We
still-
have an army of
we
friends.
have-
If anyone else would like to help us, jump on board.
What do we have? I think we have now 58 college ambassadors across the country that work with us, not for us. They work with us. But again, same thing message-wise. Their job is to help people on campus. Their job is to work with the school to make sure that mental health is an issue there and being addressed. Then it's to help sell the clothes.
There you go. HappyJacksWorld.com. Again, check out Elvis Duran Show on Instagram and whatever else we have. Learn about everything, but read the story first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then if you're so inclined to look extra cool, then you hop in the cart and go shopping. But
Yeah.
look, Brady and David, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having us. Like I said earlier from the onset, you guys are family, and we hope we can keep coming back here and talking about this because it is something that needs to be addressed every single day.
Well,
Can I add one thing?
no. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I would like people to know that dealing with mental health issues, whether it's anxiety or depression, does not necessarily mean you're living a death sentence. Jack's passing was accidental, and although he was a mental health advocate, it was by no means his choice to leave this world. So we want you to see Jack as a beacon of hope, as someone who persevered in the face of adversity, and to just try your best to take one moment and one day at a time, because that's what worked for Jack.
Excellent. He's still here.
Mm.
You know,
He was in these studios, I think.
he was.
I think he came in here a couple
He
times.
was. He was such a young kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is awesome. Again, thank you for coming in. And
Thank you.
HappyJacksWorld.com is where you need to go today. And then let's move forward. Let's make this a happy day, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
And thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
We'll be back
Thanks,
after
everybody.
this.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.